Good afternoon. I wanted to take this opportunity to do a real brief training session on the competitive contract process. They're a little bit different when we do these as opposed to a bid process. It gives us the ability to weigh a vendor based upon not just price. We don't want some low price and also the quality to be garbage. We want to have some quality software offerings or what have you, combined with price but other factors. So the law allows us to do that through the competitive contract process, which is why you're getting this brief training video. So once we get done doing the openings and we go through the whole formal thing, I'm going to upload the responses into Dropbox. We're going to do a rating sheet on Google, and we're going to have this sheet that's in front of you. So we're going to go through three things here on this brief session, and exactly what you do with them when you get them in the email. So again, we'll have received the responses. In this case, it's for the police extra duty scheduling services, and then after that, you're going to get an email with two links from me and an attachment. So let's go through each of these. The first one that we see here in front of us is the ethics sheet sign-off. By law, anybody that's on the rating committee has to sign this, and what it's saying is that you're complying with the local government ethics law or the School Ethics Act, and it means that you don't have any family members that you're conspiring with, or anybody on the board of directors or that owns the business that's applying for the business with the township. So again, this is something that needs to be signed by each of the members, sent back to me, and we'll keep that in the file for future reference. If you do have a conflict, it's not a big deal. Just you need to let myself know and the administrator that you do have a conflict, and we'd have to appoint somebody else. So that's all that is. So that's the first document you'll get. The second thing you'll be getting is two items. One will be a Dropbox link, which is going to take you to a file where we keep all the responses. In this case, obviously, no one has responded yet, so we have the original. I'll call it a competitive contract. You may call it a bid, but you're going to see some sort of response that's going to be in PDF. That'll be a vendor response of who wants our business. So I would ask that you go through these at your leisure, and as you read through them, and there may be 1, 2, 5, whatever, you're going to be able to match up the company to the other link that you'll get is a Google rating sheet. So let me walk you right through this. So what you see in front of you here is just the blank competitive contract, but let's make believe that it's from Acme Corporation, and they've responded with some pricing and some, how they do their business, and they're going to tell how well they are, whether it's managerial, technical. So I would ask that you read through that, and then the Google link you will get will take you to a sheet that looks like this. And I've put Chief Maloney in here. Sorry, Chief, but we're gonna use that one as the rater for the time being. But when you get this link, look down along the bottom, and these will be pre-populated with your names along here. So I would just ask that whoever you are, you go to your sheet on these, and then find your sheet, and then find the name of the vendor. And for the purpose today, I put Acme and Big Dog as our two fictitious vendors. Obviously, when we get something for real, they will be different names. So there'll be a series of questions on your left, and there will be a guide up top as to what we rate them. Please use either 1 for poor response, 3 for average response, 5 for really superior. So let's pick on Acme. And all it is matching up the question to the response. All right, so we're going to go read through this from, let's make believe this is Big Dog. So the first question, does the vendor's proposal demonstrate a clear understanding of the scope of work and related objectives? And you can rate. No, it's a terrible response, in which case they'd get a 1. It's average, which case they'd get a 3. Or, yeah, they're really, really good. We like them, 5. And we would merely do that for each and every question right on down the line here. And everything else in the yellow, I may have it protected already, but try not to touch it. Those are going to automatically tally. When we have all the raters tallied up, and everybody does it, it's going to give a summary report. Now, under by law, we have to do a summary report as opposed to a bid result sheet. And this is going to populate automatically. In the end, I'm going to have some scores here, whether it's Acme or Big Dog or whoever, and we're going to sit there and say, okay, is this what we were really looking for? I'll send it back to the committee. Are these reflective of your desires and wishes? And if they are, then we should be good. Then we'll set a resolution for award and move on with the contract. So again, just to sum up real briefly, I don't want to take too much of your time here. You'll get these ethics sheets. Sign them off when you get them, and please send it back to me in PDF form. I have to keep it with the bid file, competitive contract file, is the more proper term. The second thing, you'll get a Dropbox link, and it's going to open up the responses from the vendors, and they're going to be pretty long. Most of it's just the legalese I have to look through. The things you want to touch upon is how well they're going to schedule. Are they going to be able to front the monies to the township for payment, and how they're going to coincide with the police department's outside duty scheduling and policies and that sort of thing. And the third thing is, you're going to, after reading that, you are going to rate, finding your name. There's your name. Here's the questions, and these will be the vendors across here. Find them and just rate them, and the system does the rest. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful. If there's any questions, give me a shout. It's my cell number is 862-228-3563, or send me an email, scanning, SCANNING, at thecanninggroup.org, and I hope this helped.